Well, this morning I think we'll continue and see if each of you can organize a task. In other words, organize a program that I'll give you. And that is, what I'll do is set up 3 repeating words. And they'll be in separate spaces here, separated enough so that you can separate them in an acoustic space. Then see if you can relax enough and not get into these ego problems of whether or not to give in and who's going to control what and into that. Relax, objectify it, keep it out there, and then just listen to what happens to the words. So we'll have cogitate, go with it, and consciousness. And then see if you can do the task, in other words, the program that I'm setting up for you. And just see if we can, each of us, separate these 3 and then listen to each word change as if it's outside yourself. Just relax and assume it's out here. Assume that there are other words on each of those tips. And there's a whole list on each tip. This way you can get some idea of how you can be programmed by suggestion, by my suggestion, by suggestion of anybody. So that this is somebody else suggesting a meta program for you to follow, and then allowing the automatic programs in your language reservoir inside you to run through whatever they're going to run through. There are just 3 spatially distributed sources of stimulation on which your own mind or your own brain can turn over its language processing and, as it were, give you dictionary or non-dictionary words which are stored there. I would like to get into some other forms of repetition, but they aren't so obviously repetitive as what you've been through. I suspect that most of you have gotten sort of going on the things that we've played and that they're still operating. And I'd like you to move to another level in which, in each of the presentations that I'll play, you're now looking for repetition of ideas rather than of words or sentences. And we're paying attention now to the idea level. Most of what I'm going to be playing is sort of super self-meta programs in the language of that monograph. They're trying to take self and look at the next level up above self, that which runs it, that which is in control. Some of it is at the superspecies metaprogram level, in which it's beyond man. That's what we really mean by superspecies, just beyond us as human beings. So we get into these higher levels of abstraction with these presentations.
Of mountains and molehills. Where there's a mountain, there must be a molehill under there somewhere. Many times one has the feeling of climbing a mountain for weeks, months, years. Later one finds it was only a molehill. One was crawling along the level ground. The steep slope was only imagined. One was creating the steep slope. The mountain was one's own stored make-work directives. We make work of our life to seem virtuous to ourselves, blaming others and circumstances, of money and of culture. One's pride, vanity, precious opinion of what one is and is becoming through mountain climbing creates the mountain slope. Look at me. Look at how far I've climbed up the mountain. I'm higher than you are. If you're higher than I am, I started lower than you did and have really climbed farther. My mountain is steepest. To see that all mountains are small molehills, that all human climbing is a delusion of a dream, move into planetary orbit and looking down, see the molehills. Move up and away from thyself. Look back down the past of thyself. There are no mountains, no molehills. There is only a dream of past encounters, illusions of past strivings, of dream slopes, of dreamt opposition. In storage, there is nothing but poor recordings of crawling on the face of one small planet. So why not enjoy bliss and ecstasy while still a passenger in this body on this spacecraft? Dictate thine own terms as passenger. The transport company has a few rules, but it may be that we dream up the company and its rules too. Internal peace, internal bliss, internal transforms of everything into joy in the one place one really lives. There are no mountains, no molehills, just a central core of me and transcendent bliss. Beyond vanity. When I look back into my apparent past life, I find faulty recordings in my mind. I made records, rather, something else made records, probably very good ones. I fought the recordings, edited them to fit my expectations of me. Vain in my pride of me, I created me, the false image of me. I patched, repaired, broken me. Yet I was never broken, never repaired, only this image of me. All my work was illusory. The repair bench, the image was imagined. I have always been me, always will be me. The true recordings are there if I want to experience them as it really happened. But why look back into non-existence, into old files long past, only to know that something did a good job of recording? Recording what? The future of me, is there any without fright, pain, grief, further editing, repair, false recording? Is this all I do? Juggle a truth into falsity? Is this game my work for this trip? I lay the recordings of falseness alongside the true recordings, compare the two. I suffer in the comparison. Why? The image of me I raise too high. I value it too much. In the comparison, big image becomes little man. Little man suffers. But that is a repeat of an old recording of treating true records falsely, falsifying the little, making it big, and imagining it big. Here and now, and the future heres and nows. I hear and I know. I hears and I nows then. Something else made the good recordings I edited. Why not let me make good recordings by resigning as editor or repairman? Let me be just me, hearing and knowing, accepting what is and what is not equally as true. Beyond me is much I haven't even imagined, has always been beyond me. Here is the interesting, joyful pursuit. The beyond here and now, to infinity, to nullity.
go with it, 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 go with it,
Beyond the universe of galaxies.
They take me out beyond time, beyond space, beyond matter, beyond my mind. They show me, place me, and say, watch and witness. I see the vast universe frozen in eternity, no past, no present, no future. There is a 0 point, nothing. Out of the 0 point on one side comes positive matter, positive time, positive space, spreading with violent energies. Out of the other side, opposite, comes negative matter, negative time, negative space, expanding with violent energies. They say, pointing to the positive side, man appears here and disappears there. A thin slice is all I see for man. I ask, where, when does man go? That is us, they answer. The expanded positive side and the expanding negative side go down, contracting towards 0. The slice of man appears and disappears again. They show me 3 cycles. I see them and forget. I am depressed. I remember man disappears, becomes them. There is peace.
Bhakti Karma.
To get to our thing, let us speak in the dyad, us. I have my thing, you have your thing, we have our thing. Our thing is not mine, is not yours. Our thing is ours. I know my thing, you know your thing, we know our thing. You do not know my thing, I do not know your thing. I know my part of our thing, you know your part of our thing. Our thing exists only in us. With no us, there is no our thing. We are our thing, only us. To get beyond our thing, beyond us, let us speak of them beyond us. Imagine a human being beyond you, beyond me. Imagine a non-human being beyond that human being. Imagine a being beyond that non-human being. Imagine God beyond all beings, yet all beings and being itself. To get back to our thing, to us. To the little boy in me, I am a god, you are a goddess. To the little girl in you, you are a goddess, I am a god. To the God in me, I am a little boy, to the goddess in you. To the goddess in you, you are a little girl, to the God in me. To God, we are two little beings dreaming of Him. To God, we are an extension of His being, little ones. So we are all one in God. Our thing is part of Him, our small part. To get back to us, the little boy loves the little girl, loves the little boy. The God loves the goddess, loves the God. I love you, love me. In God we love. Ganana. I don't have to understand. I know they run the universe, and they run me. No matter my opinion of their job, good or bad, they go on doing it. They do the job assigned them by those above them. So I do the job they assign me. When necessary, they tell me. I listen to them. I ask them. They hear me. They help me. Jnana Stage 2. I am thee, thou art me, we are one. I love me, love thee, love the one. Thou lovest thee, lovest me, lovest the one. The one loves us. Jnana Stage 3. I am them, thou art them, I, thee, them are one. I love them, love thee, love me, love the one. Thou lovest them, lovest me, lovest thee, lovest the one. The one lovest all. Jnana Stage 4. Thou art thee, they are me, they, thee, me are one. They love thee, love me, love the one. The one loves them, loves us. The one is love. Limits of belief transcended. At first one's limits are set by the belief, I am centered in my physical brain. That which one believes to be true is true or becomes true, at first within limits to be found experientially. These limits themselves are beliefs to be transcended. I am not limited by the known physical senses, known physical signals sent, received by my brain. Transcended, these limits are left behind. I send, receive messages by means unknown with unknown entities greater than me. Beyond transcendence is an infinite variety of unknowns. I move from my brain into other universes, spaces, other states of being. Once lived, these unknowns are no longer unknown. In the other universes, spaces, other states of being are teachers, guardians. Beyond these unknowns, now known, is full, complete truth. The guardians, teachers make me aware, help me be aware and experience, when I'm ready, realities beyond belief, beyond proof, beyond demonstration, beyond theory, beyond imagination. Beyond that truth, full and complete, are unknowns. The teacher's teachers take over my lessons. New unknowns become known. The cycle repeats. Mastered, these unknowns are transcended.
Great men.
Expectation, meditation, love, and levitation. Is there really such a thing as a great man? Are we not all microbes on a mud ball, rotating around a type G star, 2/3 of the way from galactic center to the indefinite edge, in one small galaxy in a universe of galaxies? So what is a great man? What is a Messiah, an avatar, an enlightened one? In the microbe's imagination, there is a theory that he is not a microbe. His theory says, quote, "There are beings greater than I, of which I am a part. All I do is realize my true self, see my soul, realize my Atman, join universal mind, become one with God, be spread throughout the universe, tune in on the infinite, transform the clay to the divine, live and think right, and join God and the angels." Of course, since he is only a microbe on a mud ball, why not have fun with a super game, microbial? A group of microbes say to one another, "We are great. We have found a great man. The great man tells us how to realize our true nature, to be enlightened. He tells us we are each great, and he will show us the way to shed microbial illusions of being a microbe. Join up, here's the path, follow my lead. I have the truth, but you must have discipline, my discipline, the universal law which through me is revealed. Expectate through me. Meditate, here's how. Love and levitate like I did." Sutra 1, Book 4, Patanjali. Perfections proceed from birth, or from drugs, or from spells, or from self-discipline, or from meditation. The Gayatri Mantra. Om. The earthly, atmospheric, and celestial spheres, let us contemplate the wondrous solar spirit of the divine Creator. May he direct our minds. Om. Ashtavakra Gita. I am not the body, and the body does not belong to me. I am pure intelligence. My only bondage was my desire to continue to live as a cognitive entity. The Atman speaks through the mind to me. The mind is a set of self-sustaining chain reactions of reverberating illusions, generating the delusion of a unique separate ego, me, the imagined cognitive entity. The mind answers to itself, reverberating its illusions. Inspection of expectations, kata and ana, strophic. I expect thee to do, I expect thee to be, what? Thee expects me to do, thee expects me to be, what? I expect them to do, I expect them to be, what? I expect thee expects, what? I expect they expect, what? I expect thee expects they expect, what? When thee expects, I expect thee to expect what they expect, I ask, why expect? I answer, because I expect too. I am here to live up to my expectations of me. Am I? But what are my expectations of me? They expect me to blank. Do they? Do they really care? Thee expects me to blank. Dost thou really expect care for expectations? Expecting to persist in past patterns, mine, yours, theirs. Expecting to search for new patterns, new expectations. Expecting to strive for escape from expectation. Expecting to evade old expectations of me, of thee, of them. I expect my expectations are the expectations of others, not mine. I imagine what thine expectations are, and assume they are mine. I expect that what I write of expectations will be read by thee and by them. I expect that when what I write of expecting is read, it will start expectations of me in thee and them. I search, I write, expecting future expecting. Why search? Why write? Why expect? Why thee? Why them? Why me? To believe in something. The something to believe in somehow, somewhere, within inner space or without in outer space, is assumed to exist. The existence theorem, it exists, must be positive and whole. From where one's self is now, one believes one can get belief in believing in something by some way, root, program. If the way root program can be seen to include changes in self, then one more belief is that one can change. One changes to believe in something. The search for the something cannot be done before belief that something exists. Something to believe in. The something to believe in is greater, somehow, than one's present self. It, something, can be future self, changed. It can be something or someone outside oneself, human. It can be something out there among the planets, the stars. It can be something everywhere, inside and outside. It can be something far beyond man, something to learn from, to communicate with. Belief in something, concentrated, purposeful, determined, comes hard. Once believing in something beyond oneself, then it comes more easily.